Yes, it's a beautiful, calm morning. Great day for a paddle. Let's go exploring. This is a small oyster bed on the Indian River Lagoon. If you look closely, you'll see that the oysters are spitting water. Let's talk a minute about mangroves. What you see here is a red mangrove. They get the name because of the color of their bark. When it's wet, it has a reddish tint to it. Now, the native Indians called this tree walking on water tree or walking tree because when it's high tide, the way the roots come out like that, it appears as if it is walking on water. If you notice the yellow leaves on this plant, this tree, those are sacrificial leaves, meaning that the mangrove doesn't tolerate the salt water, but it lives on the salt water. So it has a unique process where it will distribute the excess salt that it doesn't need to these sacrificial leaves. And it just shoots all the salt to those leaves and they turn yellow and drop off. Now, its neighbor, the black mangrove, it can be identified by these weird, tall, dark, black, gray things that grow around them. These are called pneumatophores. And the pneumatophores, as you can see its root system, the pneumatophores provides oxygen from above the water to the plant. This plant, the black mangrove, gets rid of its excess salt by the back of its leaves. There are pores. And if you notice, the back of the leaves are extra shiny. That's because they're crystallized with the excess salt. And the Native Americans called the pneumatophores dead man fingers because it looks like zombie fingers. The mangroves, the red mangroves, the black mangroves, they drop propagules from their branches. And the propagules are fully formed trees, plants. So in essence, when they drop, they are giving live birth because the only thing that the propagules need as they're floating in the water is a place to land. And here's a good example of a red mangrove propagule. You see how he has found him a little spot here on a little oyster bed. And he will continue to grow, and his roots will grow, and therefore that little island that we see in front of us will start to extend out into the water. Here, I found this floating in the water. This is a propagule from a black mangrove. Now, these little wings are closed when they fall out of the tree, and then they open up in the water and they float on the surface of the water until they find a place to settle and take root. This is a fully functional black mangrove. It's just in a tiny form at the moment. And let's put it back, and happy trails.